everyone, welcome back. Once again, it is time for Monthly Obsessions. Yeah! What do you think, Boo? He agrees. So right off the bat, my first obsession this month was Boo! Yes, I know. I'm sorry. He's crazy right now. But, yes! In case you haven't seen the video, he is my new kitten. He's crazy. Yes, he is really sweet when he wakes up from his naps, but right now he's currently trying to kill my light. Boo! Boo is my new kitten, and I got him the 1st of July. So we've had him for a little over a month, which is crazy. And he already feels like he's been here for the past 10 years with us. Like, he's great. Yes, you are. You're adorable. Him and Callie are still getting accustomed to each other. He likes her. She is still kind of like, I don't know about this creature. What the heck is going on? It keeps attacking me. But it sometimes does take a little bit longer for older cats to get used to younger cats, and that's going to be the case with Callie. But yeah, it's just been a lot of fun getting to know him, and he's super adorable. And I won't go into too much more detail about him because I've made a video entirely about him, which I'll leave the link to below, and you can go check that out. But yeah, I was massively obsessed with Boo this month. He's so cute. TV-wise this month, I was obsessed with this new show called Guilt. And basically the plotline is a girl was murdered and they think that one of her friends maybe did it or somebody else completely. But it's basically the storyline of her best friend, who the cops have as their #1 suspect, and her sister is a lawyer, and there's just all these weird like twists and turns. And it's set in England, but it's an American girl, and I don't know, I just really like it. You still have no idea who killed her. I find it funny that they have Anthony Head, who, if you don't know who that is, he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he played Giles, and he's amazing, as well as that show is just amazing. But he is a British actor playing an American, and it is the first time I've ever heard him with an American accent, and it just kind of throws me because I'm like, no, you are Giles, you speak British, stop it. But yeah, I love this show. It's really good, and I can't wait to see where this season goes. I don't know if this is TV wise, but it kind of is because it's about a show. And at Comic-Con this year, they premiered the final season trailer, which is sad, that is the last season, of Teen Wolf, and I've been obsessed with it because I'm so excited that it's finally gonna happen. But yeah, it's also gonna be the final season, which is really sad. And side note, I have been binge watching from season 1 because I've finally gotten Mom hooked on it. And so we're catching her up so that she can be ready for November, which is when the new season starts. But the trailer for the last season just looks so good, and I'm so excited. And it's going to be very Styles focused this season, I believe, which he's my favorite character, so that made me super excited. Because it's kind of like season 3B all over again. Yay! So basically I'm obsessed with Teen Wolf this month again. But how can you not? It's such a good show. And now on to stuff. Book-wise this month, I was obsessed with this book series called Fall of Angels, and there are 3 books in the series. The first one is Branded, the second one is Forsaken, and the third one is Vindicated. And I love these. I've actually read them before, and so I just kind of wanted to revisit them and see if I loved them as much as I did, and I still do. And it is about a girl named Jessica who, I'm trying to think how to put it, and I'm actually going to read you the kind of, I guess, back cover of what it would be, although I have it as a Kindle version on my iPad, so. Basically, it is Jessica's had the nightmares for as long as she can remember, nightmares of being judged for people who have died, of being branded by the angels. Her friends and family think she's crazy because of it all, yet she carries the mark of the condemned seared into the back of her neck and hides it and herself away from the world. But when two men she can't ignore enter her life, everything changes, including the nightmares. The two of them couldn't be more different. She will do anything to be with one of them, even tell him the truth about angels, why she never sleeps, and the scar on the back of her neck. But one of the two has set events into motion that will pull her toward her own judgment and turn her into the object of her greatest fear. These books are so good, and I love the kind of thought behind it that angels maybe aren't the good guys. Even when they are the good guys, they're still not the good guys, and I love it. If you're in need of a new book series, I definitely recommend this one. It is so good. Also, I was obsessed with 2 apps this month, and the first one is a game, and it is called WordBrain Themes. And basically, I've got 62% of the game completed. But it gives you little sections. I'm currently in Word Magician. I don't know if you can see that, and my next one will be makeup. So then it goes into like levels, and there's certain like 5 levels for each section, and basically it's kind of like Boggle, and you have specific words that you have to find based on the theme. And then I don't know, I just love it, and it's kind of good to kind of train your brain to look for certain words and kind of make it more focused, I think is the goal of the game. And it's really fun, so I definitely recommend playing, but it's good to kind of train your brain to think in a new way, which I really like. The next app I was obsessed with is called Recolor app, and it's basically just a coloring book for you, and it gives you a whole bunch of things. Like, here's all the ones I've done. I don't know, I just love it. It's very calming as well as entertaining. You do have to pay kind of a monthly thing for it, or weekly, unless you just want to do the free ones, which is totally fine. But to get the entire series of coloring book things, it is like a pay per month or per week or per year kind of thing, based on what you want. And you can always cancel your subscription at any time. So there you go. But I really like it. So I was obsessed with these this month. These are the cat eye, I can't remember what they're called, but they are cat eye sunglasses from ASOS. And I love them. They fit right over my glasses. And also when I have contacts in. I just love these. They are so cute. And I love the coloring, like it's kind of clear right underneath, and then the black, and then the kind of brown right up here. And they're cute. They're like little cat ears when you put them on your head. They give you a little baggie to put them in, so it's good because then you can't scratch them while they're in your purse and stuff like that. But I love them. I think they were $19. So worth it. They are so cute. Makeup-wise, there were a few things this month. First up, we have the blue nail polish, which is gorgeous, and it is another Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy one. This one is number 440, and the color is called Wild Card. I love this. It's just kind of a perfect summery blue, and it's very pretty. It's very sapphire almost. I love it. It's so pretty. And again, it doesn't chip off the way other nail polishes do within like the first 24 hours. It actually lasts, and I've showered with this on and it hasn't come off or chipped massively, just like the tips have started to, but huge difference than normal. But it's a huge difference, and you don't have to do a bottom or top coat. You just have to do the one color. It's perfect. Next up is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer, and this is number 15 in Fair. And this, I believe, is like the first ever concealer that I have found that just matches my skin tone perfectly. It blends in. I can't even see the concealer anymore. It's just my face. And I absolutely love this. I'm actually just wearing concealer. I'm not even wearing foundation today. And just on the little spots that I have. And I can't even tell that it's there. I love this so much. Oh, it's so good. And especially for those of you who are just massively pale like I am and constantly are finding concealers and foundations that are just a shade darker than your face and you just have to deal with it and it sucks. Find these because it matches perfectly and I'm so happy about that. And then also by Maybelline New York. I love these so much and I kept going back and forth between the two of these, and they are the Maybelline New York Vivid Matte Liquid lipsticks. And I love these. I'm wearing this one right now, and they just kind of give this subtle hint of color, although there are more bold ones. And they kind of remind me a lot of the Kylie Jenner lip kit colors, only these are way less than you would have to pay for those. So if you're in need of kind of a good substitute for the Kylie Jenner lip kits, I would seriously consider checking these out. These are really good. And this color is called Nude Thrill, and it's number 5. And this is more of a beigey brown nude color, but it's gorgeous. And then this one is more of kind of a blushy nude coloring, and it is called Nude Flush, and it is number 10. And then lastly for makeup, I was obsessed. I finally splurged, and I hardly ever splurge on something super expensive, but I did, and it was the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. And I get kind of made fun of because I always put it back in the packaging, but the packaging is so pretty, so I feel like really horrible if I were to throw it away. And then look at this little packaging. It's just gorgeous and the colors are absolutely beautiful. This lighting doesn't even do it justice. You can either do them separately for color or just swirl it around. I like to swirl it around because it gives it a variety of just shades and colors, and I love it. It just makes your heart beat. That was a really stupid joke. And then finally, my top songs of the month were Breaking Up My Bones by Vinyl Theater, Me Too by Meghan Trainor, Digital Age by Daniela Andrade, You Don't Own Me by Grace, Way Down We Go by Kaleo, Critical Mistakes by 888, and Singing in the Rain by Simple Plan. And there we go. That is everything for this month. Yay! Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. And please subscribe if you haven't already. You can do that by clicking the word subscribe right up there. And to see my previous video, click the link right over there. And my links to Instagram, Twitter, and now Snapchat, I just got one, is down there. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Do not eat the light. The lighting just changed. Sorry. Guys, I was whoops. Ready? Ba-dum-chum. Hi, little man. Hello. You're getting so big. Okay, be free.